You ruined a perfectly good thing. My efforts go into waste. You seem way too nonchalant about the consequence you face. I should have known you would flake us.
Guys, welcome again to my channel. How are you all doing? Hope you're doing great. So today is another episode, so I'm going to be bringing, you already know what the title says. I'm in a very cozy background right now at the playground. I think this is the perfect place to do this video. sorry, the perfect place to do the video. Please pardon the mask, because wherever you go you have to wear your mask. Mask has now become a great necessity, so if you don't have it, if you're going to a public place, especially in this part of the world where we live, for those of us that live in this part of the world, you understand what I'm talking about. If you don't have your mask, you'll be in big trouble, okay? So don't just think of leaving the home without having your mask on. So let's just talk about that. So today I'm going to be sharing funny episodes with my kids. I feel this is one of the videos that I used to watch from my channel that makes you laugh, so this is just one of them. So if you think this is what you would love to hear, or you want to hear the episodes, one of the episodes or relative episode with my kids, stay back as we journey. And for those that don't have us yet, please endeavor to subscribe, hit on the bell sign button, so that when we have new videos you'll be notified as one of the first person. All right, see you later. So you're welcome back. Very sorry for this background. This background just came as suddenly as you just can see it, so there's nothing we could do. So the funny episode that my kids usually do, that anytime I gas, like some people in their homes, when their home gas, they know how the environment will look like. If the kids are around, they know the reflection of how their kids will react. But my own, immediately I gas. Once I gas, you know what they do? Mommy, I love you. Like, I love you with seriousness. Like, especially my last born, he will just tell you, Mommy, I love you. I'll just be like myself. I was like, when these kids are supposed to be feeling offended and like gas, to just tell you I love you, and that alone just really touched me so much. Or maybe if there's anything like I'm doing, like something just dropped off my hand, what you're going to be hearing is, Mommy, I love you. And I'm like, oh my God, within me, I just feel like, oh my God. You know, sometimes you look at them, I know they are so much of a trouble. Like, I don't want to say they are so much of a trouble, especially when they do something like this, such like the funny stuff that they do. You just easily make you forget whether they have done anything wrong to you. You just want to use that to cover up, okay? So our kids are just something really that we should continue to cherish no matter what they do. All right, so we know that with our moms, that our life have completely been transformed, transformed in a good way. For those that know, don't want to confess negative, okay? So using this opportunity to pray for those that don't have yet. I know that you are watching me. I have to pray for you guys as I continue with this story, right? I pray that God is going to release this seed of kids, like children, to you, because Bible says that children are the inheritance from the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is your reward. So I declare that the fruit of the womb is your reward. I know there are a lot of women that are aspiring. They have a desire of having their kids, right? Like having babies, and a lot of them are really struggle. Like, this story is not really what I really wanted to, like, what I'm saying is not really what I was supposed to say on this video, but I'm really touched. You know why I'm saying this is because for those of us that are kids, we know, and even some that immediately they got married, or maybe they went like some years, they were not able to conceive. Like, it took them some time before they were able to conceive, and suddenly they might just come through with this video, and they'll be thinking, oh God, they remember when it was TTC, they call them TTC, took a trying period of trying, okay, period of conceiving. That's what TTC means, right? So they know what it was like, what really they passed through, right? So that alone will let you understand that really it's not easy to have, kids of your own. The struggle isn't easy. So I know there are some women that will suddenly come through with this video, and maybe they have a sister, they have a relative, or they themselves have been trying to look for how to, to conceive. And some people have really gone like extensively to go into IVF. They've tried. We all know IVF is really so expensive, and they have tried many times and countless times, and it's like nothing is coming for. Just continue to hold on. And for those of us that really just occurs suddenly, you don't know really what you have. We know that sometimes we think within us that, oh my God, I just can't bear this. Like, kids, God, when are they going to grow up? think about these two sides. All right, sometimes when I just want to think about their trouble, I'll just begin to think about those really that are really finding it difficult to conceive. I pray that your seeds are going to carry baby. This is the beginning of the year 2021. As you hear this story, connect with it. You're going to carry your babies. You're going to rejoice. You're going to, your home is going to be a home of celebration. Your home is going to be a home where, like, you're looking at it, that there's no kids. Time will come when kids will run around you, right? So I declare it, and I inject these kids into your womb, that by the time you are having them, you might be thinking that you want to have 4 because of the extension of the delay of having them. Don't be surprised, you're going to have 6 after watching this. So that's my declaration. Continue what I was saying. As I was saying, immediately I gas the first, and with so much seriousness, so especially my last born, he would just say, "Mommy, I love you. Mommy, I love you." Like, seriously, with so much seriousness, say, "Mommy, I love you." I'll just be looking at myself. I was like, which one is this new norm? Okay, I'll just be laughing with myself, like, this is just it. So the other episode is usually when, before they go to bed, we pray. I always pray with them. Okay, I pray with them, and maybe, for instance, if maybe I'm tired, I just feel like, oh God, people should just go and sleep. I don't think we're going to pray today. Because they don't want to sleep. You just want to delay not to sleep. What you are going to hear, "Mommy, we have not prayed. Mommy, we have not prayed." I'll say, like, God, these children, they're just trying to delay not to go to bed. Okay, maybe on a very particular day, if I'm tired, like, because, at night is most times with our moms, it's at times at night that we usually gather ourselves together, think about, goals, think about what our plans, okay, because with them you might not just somehow concentrate. So if I just want to quickly rush the prayer, I will not do worship song. I say, okay, let's just pray. You know what you are going to hear next? When we have not done worship song, they're just trying to delay not to sleep. Okay, so these are one of the things that kids does, that when you have them, you just feel like, oh my God, even if I thought they're so much of a problem or trouble, sometimes you look at these funny things they do, you just want to gather yourself together. Okay, the other one is funny episode. Another one is, if I can, yes, I remember now. Maybe if you ask them to go for like their school work, go through their school work. At that time, maybe if they, because I already know that if they are watching their phones and their games, I'm thinking like the time now, they've been on that game for a very long time. So maybe I tell them, okay, everybody go to your homework, go to your schoolwork, go and do your schoolwork, go and browse through anything about your books. Okay, you know what you're going to hear from them, because since I want them to go and learn something, like to go and learn something educational, what you're going to hear, or maybe to go to their books and start revising their book. You know what you're going to hear? They will tell you, "Mommy, okay, now let's just open educational videos on our phone." Anything that will make them leave that phone at that moment, they don't want it. So for them not to go through their schoolwork, they will just use an excuse. Okay, for you, it's like stopping them not to watch their games. They'll just tell you, "Okay, Mommy, let's just open go to Google and open educational activities that is going on YouTube or whatever, so that we can just be using that, since you want us to go through our books, or go through our educate, like to improve our capability, like in books. Okay, now let's just open." They'll just say, "Okay, let's open the educational activities that is going on YouTube." Okay, or educational, browse through, or maybe try to open through any educational. Okay, so they just want to use that to distract, not to go through their schoolwork. Another one is, anytime I tell them to go and bathe, it's time to go and bathe. Okay, the next you're going to hear, "Mommy, I want to poo-poo." Like, seriously, what is really going on? At that moment, when I wasn't prepared to bathe you people, nobody is telling me that they want to go, and seriously, they want to really poo. Like, I'm talking about, when I go to the toilet part, like the sink, I'll just say poo. But is it that when I tell you people to go and bathe, that's when you remember that you want to poo? God, I just feel like, God, I have to wait again for some minutes. So this is just it about us. We have already made the arrangement. We have already set up what we want to do. Like, everything is already listed, but before you know what's happening, it's not what you have written down. That is what is going to end up with that very particular day, because all your agendas, all your goals, you're going to they're just taking every part of it, and you're left with the blessing that comes along with it, and the fun, which this video is all about. So thank you very much for staying by. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you don't have us yet, once more, subscribe if you want to hear more something like this, because each time our kids always wow us. So I will just keep bringing this content, okay? If you love it, and hit on the bell sign button while you do that. I'm gonna see you on the next time. Bye.